Good afternoon, Chair.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon, Chair.
Good afternoon, ba.
Good afternoon, Chair.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Chair.
Good afternoon.
No.
Okay, so shall we start now?
Yes, Chair.
So I think yesterday you have kind of homework, right?
Yes.
You have to write about your treasure possessions in detail, and you have to share with your classmates today, right? Am I right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so I will start with Hongbi.
Shall we? I'm opening my book.
Huh?
Well, I'm opening my book.
Hongbi, what did you say?
He said he's opening his book.
Okay. This one, right? Okay, so guys, if it is the connection is okay, the electricity okay for you, please turn your camera on.
Yeah, so can I tell now?
Yes, you can.
Yes.
Your voice is quite low now. Can you volume up?
Yes, how about now?
Yeah, it's okay now.
Yes. So my most treasured position is, as you know, my computer. And I wouldn't have my computer used by anyone, because if anyone use my computer, I feel like I'm unsatisfied, because like I have lots of things and private things that I have on my computer, so I wouldn't let anyone know about all of that stuff.
So when did you buy it, and who buy it for you?
My father.
Okay. So Alvin, you can choose next person to present.
Daniel.
Daniel.
Okay. I've got my phone, both of my phone and laptop about a year from now, and they were given by my parents as a present. And there are some light novels that are written by Buddha, which are my favorite. And I don't like other people. How to say? Uh, really like so rough that yeah, it might I would say tear off. So yeah. Yeah, how do you say that?
That's it. That's it, right?
What?
That's it.
This is one of my favorite things, though. Yeah, that's why.
Okay. So can you choose next person to present?
Có không hả?
Top one.
Yes, Chair. Number 5, right?
Yes, this one.
Yes, Chair. I didn't finish homework, so can you pass me? I will stay back.
So can you tell straight away, as you just have to talk about your treasure position?
Treasure position. My treasure position are like my computer and my phone. And also my diary. I don't want anyone to touch those 3 things because those are like my personal And those are my favorite thing also.
So everything is your like privacy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So can you choose next person?
Hey Tansui.
Thanks,
Is it
Anthony.
me?
Okay. Well, for me, my most precious things are my loved ones, my friends, and my relatives, because it's hard to believe sometimes, but there is no better evidence that time and space are relative than when you consider the bond you have with your loved ones. So you may not always be able to be in the same room, state, or even a continent as them. Your connection can traverse all of this.
Okay. So can you choose next one, huh?
And that's it.
Then.
My most treasured possession is a famous soft toy. I got it from my sister as a birthday present when I was 10, and I often sleep on it, play with it, and also when I feel cold, I can put my hands inside Beamus. It doesn't bring happiness, but it is very nice and useful thing.
Okay. So can you choose next one, huh?
18 Sacho.
18 Sancho.
Yes, Jack. Yesterday I said my treasure possession was only my laptop, but I have also another thing. But for my laptop, even though it was kind of expensive, my mom bought it for me, so I really want to treasure it. And then another stuff is like my books, the novel books called The Little Less Bigfoot. It's my favorite novel book, and I bought it on in the book sales festival, and it is a bit expensive. I love the plot and the plot and the cover and decorations of the book. It's kind of also aesthetic. So yeah, that's also my treasured possession.
Okay, thank you. So can you choose next one to me?
이피에서.
18번.
My most special question is the old teddy bear plushies that my mom bought it for me when I was like 5 years old. Also, a mobile phone is also one of my treasured fashion possession since I have a lot of important things saved there and a lot of important memorial photos. So yeah, it's also an important fashion possession.
Okay, thank you, Demi. So can you choose next one?
수다다시원래.
Choose an action, right?
My most treasured possession is probably my bunny plushie that my father bought for me on my 11th birthday. And I would never let anyone touch it because it's my comfort toy and I can really sleep without it. I feel like the toy really comforts me when I'm feeling down. It's also like the first toy that I was emotionally attached to.
Okay, thank you, Demi. So can you choose next one?
또 왜 그래?
Wait, right?
For me, I don't have many treasure possessions, but I could say my phone, which my mom bought it for me. There is no special reason behind it, but I just don't like it when people touch or use my phone when they have their own.
Okay, so can you choose next one, Demi?
NMPPQ.
My most treasured possession would definitely be my phone. I got my phone last year in October from my mom. It's kind of like a pre-birthday present. It's in a very light pink color. It's special to me, not only because it's a gift from my mom, but also it's one of the things that I spend most of my time on. And of course, it's also one of my most important things. Lastly, I don't have much reason for this, but I just adore my phone.
Okay, thank you, Demi. So please choose next one.
Levi.
Levi.
My most treasured possession is probably my phone. My mom sent it for me from Japan. My phone is very important for me. What I hate the most is when someone picked my phone. If I had lost my phone, I'm gonna crazy for sure.
Okay, so can you choose next one, Demi?
Who's left chair?
There are so many left, so just pick up someone.
Just a no.
A no.
Okay. My most treasured possessions are my phone, my laptop, and my cat. I put it my secret and the things I like in my laptop and my phone, so I don't want anyone to see them. And another thing is my cat. I don't want no one to kiss or touch my cat because I love her so much.
Okay. So can you just name one me?
The door.
The door.
Yes, hello teacher, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, my most treasured possession is my sketchbook. I like to draw and I'm not good at it, but I spend most of my time drawing. And yeah, I don't like when people touch my sketchbook. So yeah, that's it.
Okay,
And
so
then to have.
10 to 10.
Yes, Chair. Yes, Chair. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So my most treasured possession is a sword that my father gave me. It's 2 feet long and 1.5 inches wide. It's a fairly dark sword, and there's some Japanese characters on it, although I don't understand what it means. But it's my treasured possession because it feels nice owning a sword and knowing that you can defend yourself with it.
Okay, thank you. So can you just make one back?
Wait, which people are left here? Which?
Like Thanh Sản, Chủ nhân mẫu, Lê Nguyên Nguyễn, Thông Nhân Bài Tứ James, Steve Tổng thống.
Jean Lynch.
Lê Nguyên Nguyễn, okay. Lê Nguyên Nguyễn, are you there? Lê Nguyên Nguyễn, are you there? Okay, then I'll choose next person. Chủ nhân mẫu.
Yes. Okay. My most treasured possessions are my laptop and phone. I could say that. Those are all from my parents. I don't really take extra care of it, but since it is still a part of my life to be with my laptop and phone, I really want to keep it private sometimes. Like I don't want a lot of people going through my devices. On the other hand, those gadgets are the only thing and the only connection between me and the social world, so I precious them a lot nowadays.
Okay, thank you. So can you just make one?
Yes, Phong Nhật Bài Tứ.
Phong Nhật Bài.
Ta tay này nuôi giả chứ. Phép đâu nuôi giả chứ.
Why?
Sẽ mà pi tiền được cho phải.
Okay, so you can type and send your answer in the chat, okay? So I will choose next one while he is typing. So James. James, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Your turn now.
Okay. So my most treasured possessions will be my laptop, my phone, and my piano. They're special to me because I've got the laptop since last year, and I've got a lot of stuff on there, including my notes, like lesson notes, games, and pictures and everything. On my phone, it's the same thing, but just it's a newer one. And my piano is special to me because it's the only instrument that I play, and I really do enjoy playing the piano. So they are all important to me.
Okay, so can you just make one back?
Who's left?
Two left. Phong Nhật Bài Tứ is typing, right? So I think Thanh Sản left.
Okay, so listen.
Okay, you can start. Thanh Sản.
My most important is my phone. I don't. It is very chết ta type tu ya là chết ta huan lại mà còn thiết thiểu mà chết.
Okay, so you can type your answer. Then
Yes, only 1 minute. Chết.
only 1 minute. Okay. So I think there are some people left, right? Yes,
I'm not finished.
you're not also finished. Actually, it's homework, right? So you have to finish at home. So okay, you can type there anyway. So has anyone finished? Who left here? Nobody left, right? Okay, so we'll move to the next page. My space. So the title is My Space. So look at the pictures. Do you think it shows a boys' room or a girls' room? So how do you think? Is that a boys' or girls' room? How do you think?
Boys room.
Boys' room.
Boys room.
Why do you think that's a boys' room?
Well, it's not really that aesthetic, so I would say also like the beds are made of wood. So
Mm-hmm.
I think like boys like wood more. I guess so.
Okay, so all of the things that is a boys' room, right?
And the beds are double decker, so maybe brothers live in the same room, I guess.
Okay. Okay. So tell me about that maybe. Okay. So how many of the things in the picture can you name? So can you name the picture, the things in the picture?
You mean everything?
Yes, as much as you can. No, I mean just tell me right now.
Oh, the thing. So we see a guitar.
Guitar.
Bunk bed.
Bunk bed. And
book.
Book.
Yeah.
Book. A chair.
Chair. Yeah.
A hanger. A
Lamp.
hanger, like for the.
Which one?
I mean this hanger.
Hanger, right?
Yeah, hanger.
Okay, hanger, maybe. And
Lamp.
Radio.
Lamp.
Radio.
Guitar.
Guitar.
Lamp.
Blankets.
Lamps.
Reading lamps. Here. How about this
Books.
one? Books.
Yeah.
And what is that?
A chair. Ladder.
No, yeah, ladder. The ladder, right? And blanket, right? Yes.
Pillows.
Pillows.
Note.
Out.
Notes, yes. Notes.
Sorry, my bad.
Note.
Drawers.
Drawers, yes.
Cupboard.
And
Cupboard. Cupboard.
cupboards. Yeah, cupboards. Drawers.
Yeah, book.
Books.
I mean, like comic book.
These ones, right?
Guitar.
I mean this. It seems like a comic book.
A comic book. This one, right? Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Okay. So we'll move to this one, vocabulary. So look at the list and which of the things you can see in the picture. So drawers. We have already talked about that one, right? So drawers, we can see that. And bank bags, we can also see that. And cupboard. Reading lamp. And cushion.
Yes.
That will be kind of like cushion or something, right? How about hook? What is a hook?
Hook is like here on the right.
This
one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hook. Yes. Chair. You can see that, right? How about snowboard? Can we see?
Snowboard. I don't think so.
Right here, right? The white one.
Oh, it's a white one. So, yeah.
That is snowboard, yes. Okay, how about storage basket? Can we see there? These ones, right? Storage basket under the bed, right? So these are storage baskets. How about trunk? Can we see trunk here?
Yes.
Where?
Underneath the book.
This one, right? Trunk. Yes, trunk. And how about baseball cap? Can we see baseball cap?
Baseball cap.
Yes. Can we see it here?
I think it's on the head of the deer.
This one?
Yes.
Is that a
Isn't
cap
that?
or is that goggles?
I guess. Yeah.
Goggles,
Oh.
right?
Yes.
That is goggles on animal head. So we can see a cap, right? Because I can see. So tell me one you can see. Tell me one. So gator is quite obvious, right? Gator, books, notice board, you can see, and ladder, and there's also a stool, right? So except I think it's a baseball cap, we can see everything here, right?
You forgot mirror.
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 Is there any mirror here? A mirror, yes. What is mirror? Can we see? I don't see. So I think mirror, except mirrors and the top, right? We can see everything here.
I guess this. Maybe this. Maybe this. Is this a mirror? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This one, right? Okay, finished. Okay, so we'll move to listening now. So look at the pictures of Young's room on page 112 and listen and point to the things as they are mentioned. Okay, so there is a conversation and he may mention the things in the room. So you have to make a list there. Okay, so I'll play it.
Track 27.
Yan, you've got a great room here. Give us a guided tour.
Well, where shall I start? I've got bunk beds because I share my room with my brother.
Oh, yes, and there's a ladder to get to the top bed.
Yes, mine's the bottom bed.
Is that your snowboard? It looks new. How long have you had it?
Yes, it is. I've only had it for a few months. I saved up for it for quite a long time.
What about the animal's head?
It's not real. I made it for my art project at school.
Wow, it's really good. And are those your snow goggles that it's wearing?
Yes, that's right.
Now, both you and your brother have got reading lights. What are you reading at the moment?
I've just finished reading a really good book about Arctic explorers. It's the big one on the trunk, just down there at the end of the bed.
And there's a stool just near the window.
Yes, I don't sit on it. I use it like a bedside table. I put my watch and mobile phone on it at night.
Is your room always this tidy?
Well, I tidied it before you arrived.
What do you like most about your room?
Well, I don't know really. I like being in my room. It's my own space. Well, and my brother's.
So did you get the answers for number 2?
Yes, Chair.
Everyone? Okay.
Yes.
So
Yes,
what are
true.
they? What is the first thing that they are talking about?
Bunk bed,
Bunk bed,
Bed bugs and
ladder,
ladder,
snowboard. Oh yeah,
snowboard,
ladder,
animals have
snowboard,
anime hat,
animals head,
no goggles,
goggles,
no goggles,
book,
reading lamp,
reading lights,
stool,
tools,
so
doors, and
Trunk.
trunk. And he's also talking
yeah,
about the
trunk.
books, right? So there are also
yes,
9 things, right? So have you got all the 9 things?
yes.
Yes.
Okay, then. So we'll move to number 3 now. So listen to the interview again, and from what he said, what do we learn about Jan, his interest, and his personality? So this time we have to listen again, and we have to decide his interest and his personality. Just listening about his room. What is inside in his room? Okay.
Track 27.
Yan, you've got a great room here. Give us a guided tour.
Well, where shall I start? I've got bunk beds because I share my room with my brother.
Oh, yes, and there's a ladder to get to the top bed.
Yes, mine's the bottom bed.
Is that your snowboard? It looks new. How long have you had it?
Yes, it is. I've only had it for a few months. I saved up for it for quite a long time.
What about the animal's head?
It's not real. I made it for my art project at school.
Wow, it's really good. And are those your snow goggles that it's wearing?
Yes, that's right.
Now, both you and your brother have got reading lights. What are you reading at the moment?
I've just finished reading a really good book about Arctic explorers. It's the big one on the trunk, just down there at the end of the bed.
And there's a stool just near the window.
Yes, I don't sit on it. I use it like a bedside table. I put my watch and mobile phone on it at night.
Is your room always this tidy?
Well, I tidied it before you arrived.
What do you like most about your room?
Well, I don't know really. I like being in my room. It's my own space. Well, and my brother's.
Okay. So have you got the answers for number 3?
yes, chair.
So what is his interest?
Sure.
What are his interests?
Snowboarding,
Snowboarding
Snowboard.
reading,
Reading
and
book.
reading. Yes. So his interests are snowboarding and reading, right? So how about his personality? What can we tell about his personality?
determined,
What did you guys say?
I said he's creative,
He is creative. Yes, we can say like that because he can create the animal head, which is not real in his art project, right? So we can say he is good at making things. So he is kind of like creative. And is there any other personality that we can see?
determined,
Determined.
yes,
Okay.
because he saved that for the snowboard.
Okay. So determined. So is there any other personality?
Artistic.
Artistic. Okay, artistic.
Honest.
Honest. Why is it honest?
Because the interviewer asked him if his room is always like tidy, and he replied that he replied it honestly, so honest.
Honest. And at the same time, you can also say he is not that tidy person, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So these are the answers for number 3. So have you got all the answers for number 3? Everyone?
Yes.
Yeah, no? Okay, so we'll move to use of English. First, offset and reported speech. So what is reported speech? Tell me first, what is that reported speech?
Like retelling the sentence.
Retell the sentence, report the speech, right? So
From
one
the
retells
third
people.
person view, right? From the third person view, right?
Yes, like that, right? So one, we tell people when someone said usually change the tense. So firstly, we have to change the tense, right? And pronouns too. So because what they said was in the past. So in direct speech, we also call this direct speech and indirect speech, right? So direct speech and repeated speech or indirect speech. So one present perfect has been used in direct speech. We have to change that past perfect tense in repeated speech. So if a simple past tense is using indirect speech, we have to use that into past perfect tense in repeated speech. For example, I have only had it for a few months. So when we transform that one in repeated speech, he said, right? And sometimes we can also use that, right? So he said that, or he said he had only had it for a few months. So the tenses has been changed, right? So had and have it, right? So like that, like that change, right? So past tense, I save up for it for quite a long time. So he said that he had saved up for it for quite a long time. So the tense has been changed. One, you transform direct speech to indirect speech. So we'll do number 4. Report the answers to the interviewer's question. So there is an example has been done for you. So is that your snowboard? Is look used and how long have you had it? So Young said he had only had it for a few months. So just by that, you have to transform these direct sentence into indirect sentence. Okay, and after that, we'll check. So did you get the answers for that? Or shall I play the recording again to get the answers? Hello, everyone.
Chair, recording, please.
Okay, fine.
Track 27.
Yan, you've got a great room here. Give us a guided tour.
Well, where shall I start? I've got bunk beds because I share my room with my brother.
Oh, yes, and there's a ladder to get to the top bed.
Yes, mine's the bottom bed.
Is that your snowboard? It looks new. How long have you had it?
Yes, it is. I've only had it for a few months. I saved up for it for quite a long time.
What about the animal's head?
It's not real. I made it for my art project at school.
Wow, it's really good. And are those your snow goggles that it's wearing?
Yes, that's right.
Now, both you and your brother have got reading lights. What are you reading at the moment?
I've just finished reading a really good book about Arctic explorers. It's the big one on the trunk, just down there at the end of the bed.
And there's a stool just near the window.
Yes, I don't sit on it. I use it like a bedside table. I put my watch and mobile phone on it at night.
Is your room always this tidy?
Well, I tidied it before you arrived.
What do you like most about your room?
Well, I don't know really.
I like being in my room. It's my own space. Well, and my brother's.
So have you got all the answers for that?
Yes.
Okay. So what is the answer for number 2? What about the animal test? So he said that.
He said that it was not real and he made it for us. He said that it was not real and he has made it for the art class.
So do we need to change the tense because he has been using the past tense, right? So he made it. So how can we transform that past tense into a reported statement?
So
he has been using past tense, right? Simple past tense. So we have to change that into past perfect tense. So he said he had made, right?
Yes.
He had made it for his art project at school. So the answer is like that. So got it?
Yes.
Okay. So how about number 3? What are you reading at the moment?
Can
So,
I ask something, please? Can I ask something?
Yes.
So can I use like he had made it for a art project, or like do I have to use he had made it for his art project?
It's okay. The most important thing is the tense. If you change the tense, it is okay. The answer is he had made. So it has to be past perfect tense. The rest are not that important. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So how about 3? What are you reading at the moment? So he said that
He had just finished reading.
he had just finished. So we have to use past perfect tense again, right? So he had just finished. What is the name of the book?
I didn't catch that.
So
I
who
heard like
got the name
optic
of the book?
adventures. It sound like optic adventures. I don't know.
Arctic? Yes,
Arctic.
actually Arctic Explorers. Yes, that is the name of the book here actually. Arctic Explorers. So can you see that?
Oh, I see.
Okay, Arctic Explorers. So it is the name of the book. So he had just finished, right, reading Arctic Explorer. So he answered like that. So how about the last one? Is your room always tidy? So he said that he
Had tidied.
He had tidied up right before she arrived, right? So just like that, you have to transform the tenses. One, you want to transform direct speech into indirect speech. So is that clear? Everyone, is that clear?
Yes, Chair.
နည်းနည်းလွယ်ရောနည်းနည်းတိတ်နေတာ
Yes, chef.
direct indirect ကငယ်ငါတင်လွယ်ဟုတ်တယ်မလား
Yeah.
ဘက်1ဆိုရင်ဘာပြောင်းလဲဆရာတို့ဘက်1ဆိုရင်ဘာပြောင်းလဲဒီဘက်ကဆရာတို့ direct speech မှာဘက်1သုံးထားရင် recorded speech မှာဘက်ဘယ်လောက်ပြောင်းရလဲ
Plus two.
ဘက်2ဆိုရင် So, အဲ့လိုလာတာဘက်1ဆိုရင်
2 or 3.
ဘက်2ဆိုရင် helpless ဘက်3ပြောင်းတယ်အဲ့လိုမှတ်ထားဟုတ်တယ်မလား
Yes, Chair.
အဲ့ဆိုတန်းတန်းလို့စေရောတန်းတန်းလို့စေရော
Oh, nuts.
ဟမ်တန်းနေရော
Future.
what are you saying?
I'm nothing. I'm not saying anything.
Okay, so right here in case you forgot ဒီမှာဆိုတော့အဲ့ဆက်မှာပတ်တန်းလေးတစ်ခါပို့ပေးထားအဲ့ဆိုတော့ဘက်1သုံးထားရဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဘက်2ပြောင်းလိုက်တယ်ဟုတ်လား present continuous သုံးထားရဆိုတော့ past continuous past continuous ကိုပြောင်းလိုက်တယ် present perfect ဆိုရင် past perfect ဖြစ်သွားတယ်ဒီနောက် past simple ဆိုရင်ကျွန်တော်ကပြော helpless ဆိုပြီး past perfect ကိုပြောင်းသွားတယ်အဲ့တော့ past continuous ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကျတော့ past perfect continuous ကိုပြောင်းသွားတယ်အဲ့တော့ tense တွေပြောင်းဖို့ပြောင်းနေကျွန်တော်ချက်ပူပေးထားတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့တန်ပြီးတော့ပို့ပေးမယ်နော်အဲ့တော့ normally ကျွန်တော် will ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကျွန်တော် would ပြောင်းလိုက်တယ်အကယ် would နဲ့သုံးထားဆိုလို့ကျွန်တော် would ပဲပြန်သွားမယ်နော်အဲ့ can ဆိုရင် could ပြောင်းတယ် could ဆိုရင် we don't need to change နော်အဲ့တော့ should ဆိုရင်လည်း like should ပဲကျွန်တော်နော် might ဆိုရင်လည်းကျွန်တော် might ပဲအဲ့ဒါအကျဉ်းအကုန်လုံး tense အကုန်လုံးပုံစံနဲ့အသုံးများတဲ့ဟာတွေကျွန်တော်တူတာဒါပြီးတော့အဲ့ဒါပြန်ပြောင်းပြရအောင်မှတ်မိသေးလား
Yeah, quite a bit.
အခုတော့နည်းနည်းလေး memory ပြန် recall လုပ်လို့ရပြီဟုတ်တယ်မလား Okay အဲ့ဒါဆိုချက်ပြီး exercise လေးလုပ်ပြပါ So these are the direct speech. So change this direct speech into indirect speech. Okay. After that, we'll check together. င်မရာဖွင့်လို့အဆင်ပြေတယ်လေကင်မရာလေးတစ်ချက်ဖွင့်ပေးကြပါလားတရားမှလည်းမမြင်ရအောင်ခိုင်တဲ့ဟိုဘာဖြေလို့ပြင်မှန်းလည်းမသိဘူးအဲ့လိုမျိုးဆိုဆက်လေကင်မရာဖွင့်လို့အဆင်ပြေတယ်လေနော်ဟိုအင်တာနက်အဆင်ပြေရနောက်ဟိုနီးလာတယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ချက်တစ်ချက်ဖွင့်ပေးပါနောက်ပြီးမေးလို့ရှိရင်လည်းဖြေပေးပါနော်ချက်တစ်ချက်ဟိုဒါမှမသိရမှမသိဖြစ်နေလို့အဲ့ဒါ Tell me when you guys finish, okay? Sopo and Jane is a girl's name. James is a boy's name and Jane is a girl's name.
Finished. Check.
So everyone has finished.
Yes, Chair, finish.
So what is the answer for number one? I walk in a bank.
He said that
He said that he worked in a
in
bank.
a bank.
Yes, he said that he walked in a bank. So how about oncoming said?
She said that she was coming.
Yes, she said that she was coming. How about three? I waited for the reply since 2 o'clock, she said.
She said that she had been waiting for the reply since 2 o'clock.
She said that she
had been waiting. She had waited.
Have waited, yes. She has waited for. So this simple past tense, right? So we have to transform that into past position. So has waited for the reply since 2 o'clock. And four, she said, I didn't go the party last night.
She said that she hadn't gone to the party the previous.
Yes, she said that she hadn't gone to the party last night. Correct. And five, I visited my parents at the weekend, she said.
She said that she had visited her parents at the weekend.
Yes, she said that she had visited her parents, right, at the weekend. How about this? I will do the washing later.
She said that she would do the washing later.
Yes, she would do, right? She would do the washing later. How about seven? She has not eaten sushi before, she said. Sorry, it has to be not I, right? I had whatever. So
She said that she had not eaten sushi before.
She has not, right? Has.
Yes.
How about eight? I won't attend the class tomorrow, Jane said.
Jane said that she would not attend the class the following day.
Yes, she wouldn't, right? She wouldn't attend the class tomorrow. Normally we have to change that tomorrow into the next day, right? Whatever. So number nine, I was waiting for the bus once he arrived, she said.
She said that she was waiting for the bus when he had arrived.
She said that she
Was waiting for the bus.
was waiting.
She had been waiting for the bus.
She had been waiting, yes. She had been waiting for the bus when he had arrived, right? So you have to change two places. And 10, they would help if they could, she said.
He said that they would help if they could.
Yes, so there is nothing that we have to change, right? As it is could and would, so we don't need to change it. So everyone, have you got all the answers 1 up to 10?
Yeah, what was number 4 and 9 answers?
Number 4 and 9. Number 4 is she said she hadn't gone the party last night. Because there's a verb too, right? So we have to change it into had plus verb 3, which is past perfect tense. So she hadn't gone the party last night. And for number 9, I had been waiting for the bus. Sorry, she had been waiting for the bus once he had arrived. Got it?
Yes, Chair, thank you.
Chair, can you tell me number 10?
Which number?
10.
Number 10, you don't need to change anything. He said that they would help if they could. That's it.
Yes.
Right here, right? So we don't need to change if there is could or there is would. We don't need to change here. For past perfect, we have to change past perfect continuous tense. So got it? Everyone?
Yes.
Yes, Chair.
Ra mình nói từ nay về sau đấy, interact ra mà nó.
Yes, sir.
So we'll continue. So I want to skip number 5. And I also want to skip number 6. So we'll do number this one for still reading. Read the advertisement on the school notice board and which is the odd one out and why. So you have to read all the advertisement here and you have to take the odd one out and also have to give reason why that one is the odd one out. So which one is the odd one out here?
The cat?
The cat. Okay, so what is your reason that this one is the odd one out?
It's
Because everything every other things are non-living things.
So there is someone who told her answer. Who is that?
The cat, because it's a living being.
So how about the others? Is there anyone who has different answer with them? No one. Okay. So yes, the cat, the one is just the odd one out, right? Because it's just looking for the person or people that can take care of it, right? The others are for sale or to give away. So to give the things from there, right? Or to sell things. So the cat, this one is the odd one out. Correct. So we'll move to number 2. Which extra piece of information goes with each advertisement? So you have to pair up these extra information with each of these advertisements.
Finished it.
Hey Sam, what did you say?
Finish.
Finished. Okay. So everyone, have you finished? So knee pad, waist guard, and elbow pads also available. So this extra information goes to
Second one.
the second one, right? The number 2 for sale with this one. Okay. So how about what's the younger player?
I think first.
The first one, right? Junior racket. Yes, correct. So how about size 35 and white lace? So this extra information goes to
The fifth.
That's
right? Yes. And beautiful pictures and in very good condition. So this extra information goes to bedtime storybook, right? And the last one, food and all bed provided. So this extra information goes
The food one.
The fourth one.
the use of English compound adjectives. So last time we have talked about compound nouns, right? So this time we'll talk about the compound adjective. So you can use 2 words together to make a compound adjective. So it has to be an adjective, right? When we combine the 2 words. For example, like well-known. So it is a well-known make of tennis racket. J.K. Rowling is a well-known author. So like that. So is there any compound adjective that you can think of? Everyone, can you think of another compound noun except well-known, hardly used, multi-sport, well-behaved, multicolor? So except these words, is there any more compound noun, compound adjective that you know?
Self-centered.
Self-centered, yes.
Self-conscious.
Self-conscious.
Worldwide.
Worldwide.
Old-fashioned.
Old-fashioned, yes. I have 4 words. Is that all?
Teacher, just a count.
Huh? It is a job, you can say first.
Yes. Screen share, does that count?
Screen share. Right?
Yes, Jay, does that count?
Screen share. Screen share. Screen share. Okay, sometimes we use it as a above, right? Screen share. You were saying something.
Yeah, cold-blooded.
Cold-blooded, yes. Cold-blooded animal, warm-blooded animal.
How about
Straight pipe.
Lincoln, what are you saying?
Straight pipe.
Straight?
Straight pipe.
straight bike.
Like for example, a straight pipe car.
Straight pipe. Yeah. Maybe you are saying something.
Yeah, I said deep fried.
It's deep fry, yes. Stir fry, deep fry, yes.
Homesick.
Homesick. I'm feeling homesick right now. Yeah, we can use that. Homesick girl, homesick boy, yes.
Hardworking.
Hard working.
How about eat out? Eat.
Yes, you can say that. Yawala, what are you saying?
Eat out.
Huh?
Eat out.
Eat out.
Yeah.
Eat out is not an adjective. So is there any more common adjective? Like left-handed person, right-handed person, well-established.
Good absent-minded.
Maybe you are saying something. What is that?
Can you hear me?
I can't hear you, Billy. Can you type here? Can you type in the chat? Yes, good looking. You can use that. Good looking.
Middle age.
Middle age, yes. You can use a middle-aged woman. How about like easygoing, narrow-minded, right? So these are the common adjectives. So is there any more that you can think of?
Ill-fated.
Ill-fated. Ill?
Yeah, ill-fated.
Ill-fated. Yes.
Short temper.
Yes, short temper. You can use.
Absent-minded.
Heartbreaking.
Yes, women first.
Absent-minded.
Absent-minded. Yes, absent-minded. Stop on hand.
Record breaking.
Huh?
Record breaking.
Record breaking. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you know what are common adjectives, right? So these are some of the examples. So there are so many common adjectives out there. Okay, so we'll move to number 3. Look at these common adjectives from the advertisement and what do they mean. So how they use it means that it has hardly ever used and it is almost never been used. It's like new one, right? So how about well-known? What does that mean, well-known? You know that, right? Like everybody knows, right? So it is well-known.
Yeah,
A well-known person, a well-known singer, a well-known sportsman, like that, right? So how about multi-sport? What does that mean, multi-sport?
like variety of sports.
Yes, more than 2 sports, right? So that is multi-sport. How about well-behaved?
Have a good behavior.
Yes, having a good manner, having a good behavior, right? So he is a well-behaved child. And it is a well-behaved dog, like that, right? So they have good manners, they have good behavior. So and you're yawning. So are you sleeping now? Okay. So how about multicolor? Multicolor. What does that mean? More than 2 colors, right? For example, like that room is multicolor, like that. So it has like more than 2 or 3 colors, like that. So this is multicolor, right? Okay. So write out each advertisement in exercise 1 using full sentences. So in the advertisement, we don't use the full sentence, right? Instead, we use only the phrases, right? So in language tip, in short advertisement, we often write in notes for rather than in full sentences. So we don't write full sentences in advertisement, right? So we only use short phrases. For example, like number 1, look at number 1. Junior tennis racket hardly used, well-known, make, and complete with cover. So how can we rewrite these phrases into full sentences, into a paragraph? How can we write that? How can we write that in full sentences?
Junior tennis racket for sale. It has hardly used.
Which is hardly used, and it is also a well-known, right? Or it is made by a well-known company or something, right? And it still have with like cover or something, so you can use the full sentences, right? But in advertisement, we only use the short phrases. Okay, so instead of doing the project, so I will make you guys in a group, and you have to write the one advertisement for each group. So can you write like that by using short phrases? So you have to think of the things that you can sell, and then you have to discuss together, and then you have to write short phrases to post on advertisement. So can you do that? Okay, so I will divide you guys in a group. So how many? So I'll make you guys in 4 groups. So is 10 minutes enough for you to make an advertisement?
Yes, Chair.
Okay, so I'll give you 10 minutes.
Sure, do we write like PowerPoint? Do we like make a presentation about it?
Of course. After that, you have to sell your things for your group, okay? So I'll give you 10 minutes to think of the things that you want to sell. So you discuss together, and you have to write an advertisement just like the ones on page number 114. So you can take these as an example, okay? Okay. So guys, you have 10 minutes, okay?
Where are my groups?
Oh, Daniel, you left. Okay.
Yeah.
And okay, let me check. Let me check the participants here. I'll assign you to room 3.
We were first.
Yeah, we're the best.
Yeah, we are not done yet.
But you guys are almost done, right?
No, no,
No, not even close.
no, no, not even close. Yes.
So anyway, we will start presenting, okay? So I will start with group 1. The participants are Hayden Sui, Nintiti, Bentuhan, and Devlin. So are you guys ready?
Yes, we're chair.
Okay.
So it's a flute you can get for $200, and it's a brand new white flute that you can call animals with. It has a variety of notes you can play and turn into songs, and it comes with a guidebook on how to play the flute. It originally cost $200, but now we decided to put a 15% discount on it.
Yeah, it's a best deal we have put it on. So I don't want you to miss out. Okay, just check.
So who wants to buy their flute? You will get like 15 or 50% off? 15%, right?
15%.
Okay, so who wants to buy their flute? Is there anyone who wants to buy their product? No one?
Well, it's a animal calling flute. Imagine you played on a Christmas night and every single animal from the zoo paid you a visit. Would that be good?
Okay, so I think your group uses the full sentences instead of the short phrases for advertisement. Am I right? Right?
Yeah.
Yes. So you guys use the full sentences, right? Okay, so I'll move to group 2. The participants are Amten Chisano, Thuzar Shonlai, Suwelin, and Junior Moment. Hello, group 2. Who will present for group 2?
Like if no one does, can I?
Yeah, of course.
First of all, we'll sell a phone, and a phone has a wide screen along with a screen protector, and it also has a good camera as well as a long-term battery life like 5000 mAh, and also has 5G. Available color will be black and suitable especially for gamers for having a great resolution and the data. A guidebook will also be there with the phone in the box, and it will be $200.
$200. Okay. So how about their product? Who want to buy this? I think it is quite reasonable, right? So I think your group also uses the full sentences instead of the short phrases by the example advertisement, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll move to group 3. The participants are Ampong Ye, Pomya Baidu, Chen Kin, Daniel, Tadu, and Baopong.
Yeah, we're not ready
yet. Can you read out as much as you finish?
Just a little.
Yeah, it's okay. Let's find out what is that.
Yeah, but you won't understand, like, because like like, I haven't written any script yet. Just like something.
So what is the thing that you want to sell?
Gaming laptop, ROG Strix M50.
So how about the price?
60,000. No, yeah, $16,000.
Okay, that is quite expensive. So is there any more
information? You mean 1,600, please, not 16,000.
No, wait. I mean like this one, like.
Yeah, 1,600. Like I was like 16,000 for a laptop. I was like.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So is that all about the information?
Yes, that's why we still need a little more time.
Okay. Now I'll pass to group 4. There are agents are Lee Dong, James, Lily, and Ji Song Chong.
Okay, so I'll present. So we are selling a Nike sneakers or trainers. It comes with the original box and it's only worn for once. The color is all white. The size is 38 and it's for girls. The price is like 50% off of the original price, so it's $50. So the reason why we sold this is to buy another one.
Okay, so that is great, right? And I did also that is quite reasonable. So who want to buy that shoes, that sneakers? Who want to buy? Is there anyone who want to buy that? Daniel. Okay, so you guys will buy, right? But actually it's for girls, right? Here like for girls and size is 38. Okay, so thank you everyone. So you guys can make a brilliant advertisement. So as the time is up now, so I'm gonna stop here. So is there any questions that you want to ask me?
No.
No.
Okay then, so that's all for today and we'll see you next week. So bye-bye for today.
Bye. Chair. See you next week, Chair. Have a nice day.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Chair.
Bye-bye.